Welcome aboard Sir oatsYacht, where we set sail through the world's most fascinating ships and marine marvels. Today we're taking you into the icy heart of the Arctic to explore a truly groundbreaking vessel, the Yamal Arctic LNG carrier. This ship isn't just a gas tanker, it's a floating titan built to conquer some of the harshest and most remote environments on Earth. So grab your warmest coat, because we're about to step onto a vessel that's rewriting the rules of maritime engineering.
The Yamal Arctic LNG carrier is part of a bold Russian
energy initiative aimed at tapping into the vast natural gas reserves of the Yamal Peninsula, located deep within the Arctic Circle. This isn't a region known for easy shipping routes, with its thick ice cover, brutal winters, and complete lack of conventional port infrastructure. Yet the Yamal carrier rises to the challenge, designed specifically to operate independently in ice without the need for icebreaker assistance. This LNG carrier is a marvel of engineering and strategic logistics. Built by the South Korean shipbuilding giant Daewoo
Shipbuilding and Marine Engineering DSME, the Yamal
LNG carrier belongs to a specially designed fleet of ARC-7 ice-class vessels. These aren't your average tankers. The ARC-7 classification means they are capable of operating year-round in Arctic conditions, including navigating through ice up to 21 meters thick. What makes this particularly astonishing is that these vessels can do so moving forward or even in reverse, thanks to their revolutionary double-acting design and powerful azipod propulsion system, which we'll explore in more detail shortly.
In terms of size, the Yamal LNG carriers are formidable.
Each ship stretches approximately 299 meters in length. That's nearly the size of 3 football fields placed end to end. They have a beam of 50 meters, allowing for incredible stability, and a draft of around 12 meters when fully loaded. The total gross tonnage hovers around 130,000 GT, and the deadweight is in the region of 96,000 metric tons. These dimensions are not just for show, they're carefully calculated to optimize cargo capacity, maneuverability, and ice navigation capabilities.
Speaking of cargo, the primary function of the Yamal
Arctic LNG carrier is to transport liquefied natural gas from the Yamal Peninsula to markets in Europe and Asia. LNG is natural gas cooled to -162 degrees Celsius, at which point it becomes a liquid. This process reduces its volume by approximately 600 times, making it much more efficient to store and transport. Each Yamal carrier is capable of holding up to 172,600 cubic meters of LNG. That's enough energy to power millions of homes for days on end.
Now let's talk about the ship's design, which is truly
unlike anything else on the seas. The Yamal carriers feature a highly specialized hull that combines traditional seagoing elements with ice-breaking capabilities. The bow is reinforced and shaped to ride up on top of the ice and crush it with the ship's weight. However, when ice conditions become especially challenging, the vessel can rotate and move stern first using its azipods. This double-acting capability allows the ship to plow through ice fields more effectively than many dedicated icebreakers.
The azipod propulsion system deserves its own spotlight. These are electric-powered propellers mounted on rotating
pods beneath the hull, giving the ship unmatched maneuverability and thrust control. There are 3 azipods on the Yamal carrier, each capable of delivering up to 15 megawatts of power. That's equivalent to the power output of about 20,000 horsepower engines. Each the pods can rotate 360 degrees, allowing the ship to pivot, turn, and even sail in reverse with almost equal efficiency. This is essential when navigating the shifting and unpredictable ice patterns of the Arctic.
Let's move inside for a moment. While cargo ships aren't
typically known for their interior elegance, the Yamal Arctic LNG carrier is more than just industrial machinery. Crew comfort is essential for long voyages through the cold and isolation of the Arctic. Each vessel includes a fully outfitted accommodation area capable of housing around 29 to 38 crew members in comfortable quarters. The interiors feature insulated walls, heated floors, and communal areas that include lounges, gyms, and mess halls, all designed to offer a slice of comfort in one of the most inhospitable environments on the planet. The bridge is packed with cutting-edge technology, including dynamic positioning systems, radar, sonar, satellite navigation, and ice detection sensors. These features allow the crew to make real-time decisions about routing, safety, and fuel optimization in conditions that can change in the blink of an eye. The bridge has an almost panoramic view, giving officers clear visibility, which is crucial when maneuvering through floating ice or approaching remote LNG terminals. Now on to performance. This is where the Yamal Arctic LNG carrier truly shines. The vessel can travel at a Speed of up to 19.5 knots in open water, which is impressive for a ship of its size and type, but its true power lies in ice navigation. In moderate ice conditions, the ship can maintain a speed of 5 knots, which might not sound fast but is remarkable when you consider the density and resistance of Arctic sea ice. The vessel's ability to reverse through heavy ice is also a game changer, allowing it to self-extract without waiting for external icebreaker assistance. Fuel efficiency and environmental considerations also play a role in the Yamal carrier's operations. While the ship burns heavy fuel oil and marine diesel like most cargo ships, it also incorporates dual-fuel engines capable of running on the very LNG it transports. This reduces emissions when operating in sensitive regions and also extends the ship's range by utilizing onboard cargo as supplementary fuel. This kind of circular engineering is both economically and environmentally smart. The ship's refrigeration system is another key aspect. Using state-of-the-art cryogenic technology, the LNG is kept stable and at the required temperature during transit. This is achieved through a combination of membrane tanks, insulation layers, and advanced pressure control systems. If the temperature rises even slightly, the LNG will begin to evaporate, causing loss of cargo and potential hazards, but the Yamal's onboard systems are designed to minimize boil-off and safely re-liquefy gas as needed.
What truly sets the Yamal Arctic LNG carrier apart is its role in a larger logistical and geopolitical
strategy. This vessel isn't just moving gas, it's proving
that Arctic shipping routes are viable year-round. The Northern Sea Route, which runs along Russia's northern coastline, offers a shortcut between Europe and Asia, shaving thousands of nautical miles off traditional routes through the Suez Canal or around Africa. However, until recently, the NSR was largely inaccessible due to ice year-round. The Yamal fleet changes that completely by making it possible to deliver cargo along this route even in the depths of winter.
And it's not just one ship. There are a total of 15 Arc 7 class LNG carriers serving the Yamal LNG project, all based on similar designs and specifications. Each of these vessels contributes to a coordinated transport chain, ensuring that LNG can be shipped to transshipment hubs in Europe or directly to Asian markets depending on the season. The flexibility and resilience of this system gives it a strategic advantage unmatched by traditional shipping networks.
Let's also touch on safety, because operating in the
Arctic is not without risks. These vessels are built to the highest standards of marine safety with redundant systems for navigation, propulsion, and communication. They're equipped with lifeboats that are fully enclosed and heated and can be launched even in icy conditions. Emergency drills and protocols are rigorously followed to ensure crew readiness at all times. In case of a hull breach or other disaster onboard, the ships are compartmentalized to prevent sinking or catastrophic damage. In terms of technological integration, these carriers are also ahead of their time. Many are equipped with remote monitoring systems that transmit operational data in real time to ground control stations, allowing engineers and fleet managers to track performance, maintenance needs, and potential hazards from afar. This kind of data-centric operation is part of the broader trend towards smart shipping, where automation and predictive analytics play an increasing role in safety and efficiency.
There's also the human story behind these ships. The
crews who operate them face extreme conditions, long deployments, and high-stakes missions. They undergo specialized training not just in ship operations but also in Arctic survival techniques, psychological resilience, and emergency medical response. Onboard camaraderie is essential in life on the Yamal LNG carrier is a balance between duty and endurance. These are floating communities, and the people onboard are as much a part of the vessel's success as the technology that powers it. The unique selling point of the Yamal Arctic LNG carrier
lies in its unmatched ability to deliver energy from some of the most remote and hostile regions on Earth directly to the global market. It combines ice-breaking capabilities with cargo efficiency, high-tech monitoring, and environmental sustainability in a way no other vessel currently does. The ship stands as a symbol of how far maritime engineering has come and where it is headed next, especially in terms of Arctic exploration and energy transport.
As global energy demands continue to grow and geopolitical tensions push for diversified routes and sources, the relevance of ships like the Yamal LNG carrier will only increase. These aren't just cargo ships, they're strategic assets that support national interests, global supply chains, and the emerging Arctic economy. The innovation on display here paves the way for future vessels that will go even further, last even longer, and do even more. So next time you hear about LNG or see a giant ship breaking through the ice on a satellite map, know that you're witnessing a quiet revolution in global logistics. A ship like the Yamal Arctic LNG carrier represents not just a technological feat but a vision of what's possible when nations invest in innovation and push the limits of what a vessel can do. Thanks for watching this episode of Sir Boat's Yacht. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Yamal Arctic LNG carrier, be sure to like, subscribe and leave a comment below. Let us know which ship you'd like us to explore next, whether it's another ice-breaking beast, a luxurious yacht or a high-speed ferry. We'll bring it right to your screen. Until next time, safe travels and calm seas.